You already know it is that time of the week. We're going to go from chapter 260. That's a lot of chapters, and we're going to just kind of jump right into this chapter. I'll tell you what, the beginning of this chapter, like the first half was pretty like mid to me, but then the second half, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. All right, let's get into this. So we start off with Kazuya in his room in Chizuru's house, holding up his toothbrush. He wants to brush his teeth, but he doesn't want to brush his teeth at Chizuru's house because he's been brushing his teeth. He's been brushing his teeth at school and whatnot, but he wants to make it an appearance to, show that he's been brushing his teeth, but he's not been doing it in front of people because he's being considerate to moving in someone's house, and he I guess feels awkward and whatnot. But he doesn't want to seem unhygienic because being unhygienic is the way you get the least amount of girls in any era, says some investigation whatever to something. All right, anyway, so Kazuya leaves his room to go brush his teeth, but he wants to make an impression on Chizuru that he's he is a normal human being that brushes his teeth and whatnot. So he makes his way to the washroom. He's like, okay, I got this. And then, Chizuru's there brushing her teeth, and he's just, oh, Chizuru's here. Oh. And he had the confidence until he got met with the wall, and he shit bricks. However, he steps on up. He was going to back away because Chizuru was brushing the teeth, and she was kind of in the doorway, but she did back up after he explained that he was going to brush his teeth too. So she backed up and led him into the little room that she's chilling in where she's brushing her teeth. The bathroom itself specifically, I don't know, maybe it's just a mirror. I don't know what Chizuru's house looked like. I mean, and the paneling doesn't do a good job. Anyways, Kazuya starts to brush his teeth. They're kind of brushing their teeth together. Kazuya's like, oh man, we kind of skipped being normal couple to straight to a married couple because married couples do this kind of thing. Goofy ass. And man, he takes a look at the lips. He's like, oh, I've kissed them lips before, and I'm like, fuck you. Lucky motherfucker. And then he's like, oh, hold up. I gotta calm myself down. All right, we got a wall of trust. We can't tear down this wall that is the wall of trust that Chizuru has given him. So he brushes his teeth, but then he has to appear that he's been hygienic. So he kind of scrambles and goes, I haven't like, it's not like I haven't been brushing my teeth or anything. I just I've been doing it at school because I didn't want to intrude in your own house. And then Chizuru thought so, and because he's in a stranger's home and he's being considerate, he's being quite nice. And Kazuya's like, okay, she doesn't think I'm unhygienic. That's pretty good. And then Chizuru goes, I love that. And Kazuya's like, what? And she's like, I love people like that. Kazuya, like, the guy's at like full court, and he just throws it on up. All right, he wasn't even looking. He had his back turned. All right, he shot it forward with his back turned. The ball bounced up around the stadium somehow, some way, swished it. I don't know, but he did it. He accidentally just he made it. I don't know what you think he'd fumble that bag, but no, it's like he was fumbling it, and then God himself came and stopped him from fumbling. Chizuru Chizuru clutched up. All right, I'm a happy man. All right, that shit was nice. That shit was nice, and Chizuru mentioned it'd be weird if he so easily took it upon living in someone else's house, and it's very human to be considerate in that way, and she quite likes it. And Kaz is like, holy shit, that just happened. Then Chizuru leaves the bathroom, and he was like, holy fuck, that's a win. That's gotta be an improvement. I'm killing it. And now he's like, I'm gonna brush twice a day, probably to meet Chizuru both times. Like, and then we get one final page of the manga, and we see Sumi. We haven't seen her in what? Oh my god. 140 chapters, 120 chapter. We haven't seen her in. We haven't seen her since before the Paradise arc, where Kazuya's rental relationship with Chizuru got exposed. We saw her before that when she took Kazuya on a date to cheer him up. It's been a long ass time. And guess what she's got? Guess what she's got? She's got April 19th. I couldn't really read it what it said, but then when I read that it said Chizuru, it then dawned on me, oh, that's her birthday because well, she was born on April 19th, for those who don't know. So that means in the universe, we're approaching the date of April 19th because I think something's gonna happen on Chizuru's birthday. Alright, but we got the return of Sumi, so big W's. Now I'm hyped. You know what I mean? The first half of the chapter was Kazuya fumbling in the bag about, oh my god, brushing my teeth. To the second one of Chizuru making me like, oh, I might fall in love all over again. God damn. And then we get Sumi reveal. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. That was a little one. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.